Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, I play a new game of MLB The Show 23 in their franchise mode as the Seattle Mariners. This is year number 3 of doing this. And though I've tried and failed 2 other times. So I've done this like 5 times, but 3, this is the 3rd full time. Anyway, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Check out today's taste test video, which is a delightful dive into the brand new Voodoo. What flavor is it? You'll find out today, maybe, because it's not revealed yet. Other than that, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's get into some baseball here. Logan Gilbert on the mound, 19-3 with a 2.15 ERA, taking on Tony Gonsolin. He is 2-5 with a 3.53 ERA. Dodgers. It took a while for us to chip away at their starting pitcher yesterday, Urias. And that was weird. It was weird to finally kind of get going. And then once they brought in their bullpen, we were able to pick them apart a little bit better. Excellent defensive effort from our side. We picked up win number 117, which means that we have won the most games in a single season in MLB history, which is absurd. Absolutely absurd. We obviously have won the AL West. Here's a look at the wild card picture. The White Sox and Astros kind of battling for that 3rd spot. The Rays, I feel like they're in an okay position, but they could fall out. And then the Yankees, they feel like maybe the most safe wild card team as we enter the final stretch here. 15 more games to go, which is very exciting because then we'll get into the postseason. You'll be able to watch every single postseason game here on the channel, so I double sure to make sure that you're subscribed, have the bell rung, and you'll get notified. They'll just go up. It might be kind of weird with us once we hit the division series because they will go up in order of how they're played because of the score thing at the bottom. I guess if I turn that off, it wouldn't be a big deal, and I could maintain my regular. Why do you keep putting? Why is J.P. Crawford out of the lineup? Please, Crawford goes in the lineup. I don't even... Mateo in left. What the heck? Actually, we're kind of spoiled with choices here. Actually, no, not really. I always, for whatever reason, I always think Haggerty's... I always flip which side he's better against. There we go. We're getting that lineup thing kind of down. Oops. I mean to mute that audio. I meant to mute that camera. I guess if I could turn the little bottom piece off, I could put them up in their order, then we'll always be on at the same time. But yeah, the times might fluctuate a little bit. But subscriptions, ringing the bell, you'll be notified when the videos go up. So if you want to watch a specific team, you can follow along through that. I really enjoy doing that stuff. I think it's fun. But I am also just kind of one of those. I like long form stuff for whatever reason.
Just about to get started and towing the slab here.
All right, game number 148. We have Logan Gilbert on the mound. He has 19-3 record and 28 starts, a 2.15 ERA, 176 innings pitched. He's given up 149 hits and 10 walks, 172 strikeouts. That whip is a .90, which is wild. I think I goofed up when I posted the video the other day, so I'm going to fix one thing really quickly because I... Show more. Yes. Did I undo the changes? Sean, hello. DODGERS. Save. There we go. I realized that when I was going to Fred Meyer yesterday, I was like, I don't think I tagged that correctly.
And a pitch. Edge of the zone.
Wow, okay. That was a bad pitch that somehow got rewarded for a strike. Not great. We'll have to keep an eye on that as the game progresses. That's a terrible slider. This guy has got to be so confused. That slider was way up in the zone. That pitch was a ball was called a strike.
Misses.
That pitch that was a ball was called a ball.
It's a good take.
I don't know why I'm having trouble with Gilbert's timing off the bat. Frick.
And down on strikes
Got
he
him
goes.
with the slider. So kind of a messy at bat there. A couple of poor executions on my part.
David Peralta at the plate.
But we do get the strikeout. A little bit off here. That's a little worrying. Oh, wow. We have one of our pitchers lost to... Oh, because it's Marco Gonzalez. That's right. I forgot. I was like, oh, only 4 of them.
Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering away upstairs. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Definitely a swing and miss.
Gilbert.
Down and in. He finished
One of them
that
wasn't really
well.
your fault.
Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And first offering is fouled off.
Location is not looking good today. That's another slider that's just
one of the things you don't think
like
about
not
with
even
Freddie Freeman.
close.
He's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very
The
good
timing,
throwing arm.
thankfully,
High
like
school, he
isn't
could throw
on, so
95
that's
plus
kind of
from the mound.
bailing me out here.
Swing
The
and a
execution
miss.
has left something
The
to be
high heat,
desired.
too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the
Damn
hitter that they're
really?
rising, even though they're not.
That
they're
was a
not decreasing
strike.
in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In there at the knees. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next one misses.
This is
and
not
it's
good.
3-2.
This is not
Will
good.
Smith up next for the Dodgers. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot.
This is
around the
really
knees.
frustrating.
The
Like
batter now will
I
be Will Smith. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Ball 1, no strikes.
oh my
Well, the offense
fucking
really
god!
struggled last night.
Are
It
you
was awful.
serious?
So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Oh, come on!
The pitch. They say you win. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss.
That
And a
should be
count,
strike
1-2.
3. That's an out. That ends this half inning.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a disaster.
So they strand a pair.
27
Now
pitch
it'll be the
inning.
M's turn.
Strikeout,
No score.
walk, strikeout, walk, strikeout. Absolute fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. It's not going to get any easier for us.
Back in Seattle.
That's
today's
Tony
starting
Gonsolin.
pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
29 starts with a 12-5 record, a 3.53 ERA, 178.2
in this case, not allowing too many base
innings
runners.
pitched.
So
169 hits, 48 walks, 148 strikeouts, a whip of 1.21.
And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Now the left fielder, Jorge
Don't be
Mateo.
afraid to try and chip away here. That's part of the issue I think that I was running into too aggressive in spots. 95 on a fastball, a splitter at 86, a slider at 90, and a 12-6 curve at
The pitch.
83.
Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one missing inside. Center field.
Off the end of the bat
this
there.
one sized up and puts the squeeze on that. One up, one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Ball one low. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss.
That was a good call on the splitter. 2-0 in the back of my head. You're going fastball, 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 and then he doesn't throw them.
And now
Ooh, but he went right back to it.
Does damage on that pitch.
It is so
in that
early.
location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The next offering misses. And now it's 3-2.
He's not giving me the fastball that I want to see. It's been all splitters and sliders.
Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Perfect. But
Peralta
the park will
settles
hold
under
it.
this one and makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking
It
at
was a
his body
contact
language,
swing
and it
rather
just
than a full.
doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
J.P. Crawford, the next to
A
hit,
with
takes ball one.
the regular swing, whatever that is.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses. Ball 3. And a 4-pitch
Okay,
walk.
made that a nice, easy walk. Everything well
Maybe a
outside
loss
the
of
zone.
focus on
Nothing
the
really,
mound right there. Pretty
nothing
much
really
dipped into
tempted me.
first base with a quick free pass.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France, second in the American League in hitting. And
Ooh,
first
that's too
offering is
aggressive. That
fouled off.
splitter is going to give me trouble today, it feels. Very early on it.
And a strike
And he
on
went
the
back to it.
outside
Okay.
edge.
Oh,
Wasn't
this
sure
guy's
that
so
he was going to be
comfortable
willing to
hitting with
double
2
up on that
strikes.
pitch
Even a
like
good
that.
pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Now a high fly ball
That
out to left
unfortunately
center.
is a
Peralta
slider.
on the move to the gap. No trouble here.
Early.
Puts it
Darn.
away for the out. And that'll do it. One left for
Okay,
Seattle.
so
We
we'll go
played an
top
inning,
2.
no
Looking
score.
defensively, I mean, just looking to get better pitch locations throughout the game, or throughout the inning, I should say. We did get him to throw 16 pitches, which is a
All set for the
positive. We
start
did
of the
draw a
inning.
walk,
And now
which
the
is a
DH,
positive.
Trace Thompson. And first offering is fouled off.
Oof. Ah.
And he deals. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
It's a great play by Colt Wong. Love having him over there at second
And
base.
Martinez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I'd venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
Gonna count
Come
1-2.
on.
For J.D. Martinez, his teammate, when they won it all in 2018, Ian Kinsler called him the mad scientist. So maybe the machine and the mad scientist.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Gilbert with a tremendous shot to pick up 20 wins. Castillo, a good shot to pick up 20 wins. I believe each of those pitchers will have 3 starts to do it. Gilbert will get a bit of an advantage because he will be facing off against the Oakland Athletics.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. Home run number 15 on the year, and they tack on 3. It's
I mean, that's the difference between yesterday and today.
Sure,
this location is just not where it needs to be.
Probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Witt in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
How is your zone this tight?
Swings and misses.
The location is a problem.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything.
This is the issue. This is the issue. I wasn't trying to stop him from talking. I just, when we give up hits early, it feels very difficult to stop the bleeding.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
He's thrown almost 50 pitches already.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Freeman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
We were getting a lot of those pitches more in the zone. We were getting more swings on them the other day.
Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Witt off of first with 2 away. In the air right field. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0.
That fastball was not high or inside enough. It just leaked a little too far over the plate.
Back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman makes the play. And there's 1 down.
Damn it, that's a really bad swing.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
That's foul ball.
And that's just foul.
We saw this a bunch yesterday, too. Very early.
Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that
kind of saw what he was going to do, but needed a lay off of it.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That to right.
That's an out. Darn it.
Betts makes the grab.
Darn
And
it.
that is that. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the third inning. Here's Mookie to hit. And the right-hander back to work.
God damn it.
Started
That
to
pitch
go
wasn't
after
even
it.
in the
Now we'll
zone.
look down to first.
Come
And he went
on.
around,
I'm
according to
throwing these
Darryl
nicely.
Parker.
This pinpoint is so
The wind-up
frustrating.
pitch. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes, and one gone.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
God.
And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he's ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away.
Gilbert is racking up the strikeouts here early in this one, but too many walks. I mean, it was like 10 walks he'd had all season. We've already given up 3.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Thompson, in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
That's a perfect pitch, and it's still outside the zone. Fuck off.
And the 0-2. That one just misses. The other way. And a base hit.
We've already seen a number of those kind of hits as well. It's about the 3rd one here in these last couple of innings. Just when it got past France, there was another hit that got past Colton Wong, and that one just kind of divided everything.
Inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Martinez stands in with 2 away.
I mean,
as he takes a ball. Singleton scored his first time. Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Chris Taylor now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs. Got him swinging. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0.
6 hits already. I mean, 6 hits, and you throw in the 3 walks? 2 in the first inning for sure. I think there was 1 in the second, but I'm weirdly enough already kind of blanking on it. They've had base runners on so consistently. I don't think it's caused the
there's a strike.
I don't think it's caused the timing issue. I was a little wonky with it to start the game.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
God damn it, this is so irritating.
And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2.
So now he's just going straight fastballs. He's thrown fucking nothing but splitters and sliders all goddamn game, and now it's like, oh, okay, fastballs. There was no reason to swing at them.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Should be a full count, but
with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. And here it comes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The Notches strikeout number 150 this season. So here's Murphy now. Swings through that one. 0-1. Murphy hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Got to do a better job of getting this pitch count up. We can do some things if we can get into the bullpen, as we did yesterday. But I'm out of sorts. I don't trust where he's going. I don't trust what I'm seeing. That's a
in
ball
the dirt. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles.
Frustration is starting to set in already, which is not good. Just way too early on a splitter that's way out of the zone. It's a really bad strikeout with Cal Raleigh before him.
Now. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. And now here is Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a
Too
miss.
aggressive there.
And that is strike one. Rodriguez
I get a little excited sometimes with that
230 pounds,
that pitch out
and he's
style.
A rookie of the year. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw on to Freeman. That's the third out. Inning over. And now a man into scoring position. Mariners leave one. Still down 3-0.
Splitter is giving me all kinds of trouble. I'm not seeing it well. I'm not seeing anything well.
That one ripped. That's back there.
Fuck! Where's your location, motherfucker?
And that one's gone. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Oh, that's
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
absolute fucking garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. Are you fucking kidding me? That is such fucking bullshit. God damn it.
And that one clips the corner.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground. On to France. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the number 2 hitter, David Peralta.
There's no way that slider was that bad. Like, you're fucking kidding me with that shit.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Slapped foul. The 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
I can't even get a swing. Like, I can't even entice a swing with a pitch that close.
And the right-hander deals. That one down the line. And foul ball.
I'm going to guess, yeah. How was that slider not buried?
And a pitch. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit
Are
here.
you
with three-hole
fucking
hitter
kidding
coming
me?
up if he's walked.
That one lifted to left. Mateo makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And Freeman is retired. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run.
Is that his second home run of the game? Who was it? Muncy? Yep, that was his second home run of the game.
Now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Peralta.
Come on. There you go.
And an automatic double.
Automatic
as
double
it
there.
hops the fence.
Well, there's
Get back
something
in this
really nice
game.
about
Let's go,
getting
Crawford.
yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So man aboard, digging in, Ty France.
It's a good take.
Squirts away.
Everybody
a little
return.
bit.
Everybody-
No
everybody
advance.
sit.
Good job behind the
And by
dish.
everybody, I just beat J.P. Crawford. There's only one base runner on.
In the air to left center.
Darn,
trouble
good timing.
here.
Just a
Puts it
little
away
under.
for the out. 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. That misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Fastball in for a strike. And
Man.
It's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Good take right there. So he's gone. Oh, never mind. Missed on the first. Both of his fastballs have been on that inside piece.
Line drive, base hit.
That's a good. Just hold. Just hold. Just hold.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
I wonder if there's a good like exit velocity. Like if that one was kind of slower. I mean, it's a good throw in. But I don't. There's a velocity 81.
Tapped softly on the ground.
They'll just get the one.
They get the tag on him,
They'll
and
score
that's
the
the
run.
second
That
out.
fastball was a bad swing right there. I mean,
And
it's just an
Eugenio
awful
Suarez
swing.
up to hit now. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Now fly ball to right center. Betts is on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run
2 automatic
scores.
doubles,
It's a
huh?
2-run game.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh struck out swinging his first time. And a swing.
Too aggressive. Bad swing. Really, really aggressive swing there. Not terrible timing, I guess. Kind of a positive. That's a great take.
And the count is 1-1. Suarez at second with 2 down. Strike 2.
It was this fucking splitter. God damn it. All of them have been splitters. It looks so good.
Inside, just missed. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Tom Murphy on deck for the M's. In the air out to center.
I pulled it down just a little bit.
Peralta puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mariners 2. New inning getting started.
Yeah, I'm done with Gilbert on the mound.
Mookie Betts.
Fucking tired of it. 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 earned.
Better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
That's a fucking strike, you goddamn moron. Have you seen some of the strikes you've called? I hate you. I fucking hate you. 2 out of 3?
One of the things that's amazing, his first full season in 2012 with Lowell, he did not hit a single home run. And when I asked him about it, he said, oh no, it was worse than that. I didn't hit a ball that hit the fence on the fly the entire year. And a base hit up the middle.
We can't stop this team from getting hits.
He was
we need the double plays. We need.
Was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, power clearly not a problem in 2022 as he won the Silver Slugger Award. 35 home runs and 40 doubles, leading the National League with 117 runs.
The 2-1. Mookie on the move. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Comes the 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson. On the ground to the left.
Oh my gosh.
And it goes just foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. That one in the dirt, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Now this is a rocket to left. Mateo pulls it down, 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. In there, and it's
I think the problem is I can't win shootouts.
First and second, 2 down.
Like, that's just not how I win things in this game.
Foul ball. Kicks and fires. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. That's out number 3.
We still give up a hit. We still give up a stolen base. We still give up a walk. They have 8 hits through 5 innings. Got back into it a little bit and see if we can continue that with Murphy.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the
Mateo
bottom of the
and
fifth.
Rodriguez.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Tom Murphy. The wind of the pitch.
Darn it.
Whipped to short. Throws to first.
Fastball dropped a
And that's
little
the
more than
first
I was
out in the bottom of
anticipating
the
it
fifth.
would.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And
that
it's
was
fouled
a
away.
splitter.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The pitch. Ball one there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 2-2. Back up the middle
Drop.
and a base hit.
No contact swing on the splitter.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one in the air right field. Betts settles underneath it, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Number 2.
Oh, that's so frustrating. It's the stupid fucking off-speed
JP
pitch
Crawford gets a
way
chance
up in
to
the
hit.
zone. I'm still late on it. You're looking for the goddamn fastball. Oh,
Pitch out, but no action. Next pitch downstairs, and now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
damn
Puts
it.
the squeeze on that one.
Damn
and
it.
That'll end the inning. One left for Seattle. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Doesn't have to do much. Just, I mean, put 2 on.
All set for
Fuck,
the top of
man.
the 6th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 8.
Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And that's in there for strike 1.
It's weird how much, like, regression it feels like we're getting on the defensive side at times, where it's just like, oh, man. I know that
And that's in the dirt.
typically we're needing a lot of luck. You know, we need to make sure that we're getting the double plays, the strikeouts. Sometimes, like, you know, it gets real hairy when you have innings like the second where it's just like, oh, things just did not go correctly. 3 batters in a row, and all of a sudden
Swing and
it's a
line
3-run
drive
home
and a
run.
base hit up the middle.
And we've had that problem too in different ways, is like, as far as like, oh man, it'd be really helpful if we could turn 2 here, but we're only getting 1 out at a time.
First offering, runner goes.
Not a
Swing and
chance.
miss.
I didn't even
Throw
hear
to
it.
second,
I didn't
great
even
jump,
fucking
and that is a stolen
hear
base.
it.
It wasn't even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive. Snags it for the second out.
Nice play by Colton Wong there.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and they lead by 3.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end.
It's another high inside fastball that's not high or inside enough.
And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck, and he brings
Thank
it
you,
into the warning
Mateo.
track. Dodgers
Thank you,
with a
Mateo.
run-scoring double. It's now 5-2. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
I was a little quick with my decision there with Freeman.
Into the booth and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ty France. Check swing didn't go. 1-0. Good eye right there. 2-0.
That's fine. That's fine.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And he grounds one to the right side.
Nailed him out right there. That's a 12-6 curve. I gotta let that go.
Leadoff man retired.
I gotta let it go.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Hard grounder
There
into
we
the
go.
outfield for a knock.
That's what we're looking for. Just like, it doesn't have to be home runs every fucking time. Just something that gets people on. Away from the goddamn defenders.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ripped on a line. Betts makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Glad that I held myself back there. I was getting ready to send Teoscar all the way to third, which probably wasn't a great idea, but just can't get the hits. Can't get the same types of hits that we're getting, that we're seeing Los Angeles get, where they're getting it past the defenders. They're splitting the gaps. We have a couple of automatic doubles, which is nice, but...
And downstairs. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
I just can't get it. Just cannot get what I need to get when I need to get it. Just try and keep the inning alive.
Back in
Do
Seattle, we
something.
go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Misses inside.
That's not what I was looking for.
1-1.
Not what I was looking for at all. I don't love his pitch set. It's the changeup and the curveball. I wish there was like a
that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
A slider maybe instead of one of those pitches.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
No, of course, I
And
throw a
out front
curveball
for
and
strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that, I mean, that's a perfect pitch.
swings
That is a
through it.
literal perfect pitch, and it's still a ball. The location issue has been consistent throughout this game. I was hoping that when we...
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Fuck me. When we brought in Campbell, I was hoping that that would take care of the problem.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. J.D. Martinez stands in. Thompson on the run to third. Suarez
Wasn't going to get him. So take the sure out at first.
Is out.
No problem.
So 2 down now.
That's a good
And
adjustment
here is
for what I'm
Chris
looking for.
Taylor. First offering and it just misses.
Man, that's a strike, huh? You want to fucking call it a strike? Because that's what it is.
Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
That's a really
And
good
that's
pitch
that.
sequence right there.
So
That
the
curveball.
Dodgers lead 1.
I don't know if
They're still out in front 5-2.
Raleigh was calling for that or what, but that's a good inclination on my part to throw that pitch. Get the swing and miss.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Nelson. He's
All right, can
pitching
we do
on
something
2
against
days
this guy?
rest.
Can we get back into this game?
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Probably not. Knuckle curve at 87, 4-seam at 96, slider at
And a
89.
pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson preparing to come on if needed. Garcia getting loose as well. That's in there, and a count even 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The wind and the pitch. That one inside. Now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
In
There
for
it
a
was.
strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Late on it, took it the other way for a base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up.
Raleigh,
any better
Murphy,
than that.
Mateo,
Didn't try to do too much
Rodriguez,
with
if we
it,
can
just
get there,
really
if you can get
controlled,
past
simple swing.
Rodriguez,
See a whole lot
J.P.
of that
Crawford.
these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's Tom Murphy. In the air. Out
That
towards
is too
left
aggressive.
center.
That's too aggressive.
Martinez
It's a good idea.
makes the
I
grab,
saw it.
1 down.
I had a good inclination of what he was going to do,
The left fielder.
Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners.
but that pitch was too high. The timing was all right, but just popped it up. Yeah.
And
Ooh,
he
Sean,
swings
no,
and misses,
whoa.
and it's 0-1.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Raleigh leads off
Speed
first
difference
with
is
1
giving me
away.
some trouble here. Early on the knuckle curve, late on the fastball. That's not where I want to be.
Next offering is downstairs. Grounder might be
That
2.
unfortunately will be
Taylor over to second.
Just 1 out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
just so slow.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, not close.
Would have been great if he would have plunked him there.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for Seattle. Charlie Morton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
It's kind of one of those days.
Back here at the ballpark, here comes Max Muncy.
It's a frustrating at bat with Rodriguez. It's not what you want to see with him. He has such good power versus lefties, versus righties.
A good eye there. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
So worried about being late on a fastball that the speed difference with the slider and
1-2 here.
That fucking knuckle curve. It's a nightmare pitching matchup for me. An absolute nightmare pitching matchup, and I hate it.
Swings and
Thank
misses.
you.
It's a strikeout.
If we could throw a ball in the zone, Morton, for the love of God.
They made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the 0-1. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. Looking up to the warning track, makes the catch. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Peralta at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Perfect, and it's out of the zone.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Got it by him for the K.
Okay. This is going to be our best opportunity here. This is where we want to try and get back into this. We have 7 hits. We've only manufactured 2 runs. One of them was on an automatic double.
Daniel Hudson on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had 3 days off.
Fairly small sample size, but looks good so far. 19.1 innings pitched in 19 appearances. 14 holds, no ERA, 16 to 3 strikeouts to walks. 174 for righties, 187 for lefties. Four seam is up at 100, slider at 91, circle change at 90.
And he deals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
I was really hoping for that fastball. I really wanted that fastball.
Into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ty France. That
Great take right there.
And that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0. That one hit to right. That
Okay,
gets
that'll
down
drop.
for a hit. And
That's
they get it
fine.
in
That's
quickly.
fine. He
First and
hesitated.
third now with nobody out.
Oof, my knee. That was a pop.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. In the dirt.
I hit the wrong button.
Nice job behind the plate.
I hit the wrong button.
Crawford at third. France at first.
I gotta slow down here.
Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. And
That
there's
was
a
it.
strike.
That was the
Cold
pitch.
night tonight, Boog,
That
and
was
that's
the
a pretty
pitch.
firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Okay, at least fouled it off. At least fouled it off.
Out to short. Witt toss to second. They get the out. But
No!
the run scores on the twin killer.
A double play? Come on, motherfucker!
Lined up for a pretty big inning right here, so that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it himself, and that ends the inning. So they get one run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on.
I mean, it's just taking so much effort, so much effort to get a run.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Morton back to work. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. The throw. Now one gone in the 9th.
The batter.
Here's Mookie now. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And they get the out on Smith. That ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9.
Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance, and that's not been a good game.
Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 3. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Evan Phillips.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio
Slider at
Suarez.
88, cutter at 96, four seam at 98, sinker at 97. We're going to want to cover in the low part of the zone.
Line drive, caught.
Okay.
Man,
All
that could
right.
have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal
I'm
Rocking.
good with that swing. I'm good with that contact. I mean, like, it sucks that it wasn't out,
This
but,
is
like,
a real tough
it's not the
place for
worst.
visiting teams to come in and
Hey,
close
we've had
out
worse
games for a
outs,
win.
you know?
So 2 balls and no strikes. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
What? All right. Man, would have been a game-tying home run if we could have gotten
His
Suarez
23rd of
on.
the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Yeah, the batter now, Tom Murphy.
No, it was under it. Surprisingly, it was good timing, which means if it was a slider, it would have been really early.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Dang it, that's not what I was looking for.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Mateo. And first offering is
yeah.
fouled
See,
off.
that's yeah.
The tying run at the plate.
No.
In the air, right side of the infield.
Oh, it was late and under it.
He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even
Fuck.
this series up at a game apiece.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a
Fuck
6,
you, Max
7,
Muncy.
or even an 8-game
God
losing streak.
damn it.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Damn, the Freddie Freeman single really was the undoing. All right, here's the good news. We're going to fall, I think we're going to fall a hit short. Yeah, 1 hit and 1 run short. It was really the home runs that did us in. That 3-run blast was awful. Max Muncy's your player of the game. He was 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, 2 runs. Crawford was 2 for 3 with a couple of doubles. He scored twice. Raleigh was 2 for 4 with that solo shot in the 9th. Suarez 1 for 4 with a double and a ribby. Teoscar Hernandez was 2 for 4 with a run. We fought in this game. Fought back. I got really frustrated with that second home run. I was so fucking irritated throughout this entire game. Gilbert's location was consistently not good. There were some calls that went against us that were pretty frustrating, which was odd because literally the first pitch we threw was a strike outside of the zone that I thought was oh shit. We're going to have kind of a wide zone. We'll have to keep an eye on how this continues. And then the strike zone just sucked today. There were a couple of times where there were some, a couple of walks. Gilbert gave up 2 walks. Where it's one of those pitches was a strike and at least kind of, I don't know, takes it away. One of them was that annoying thing where it's fine and then all of a sudden you get 80 or 85% of the way there and it goes, oh, you're early and late or early and off. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Doesn't make any sense. So it was a frustrating game. The offense, on that side of the ball, I think you kind of look at it and you go, okay, Tony Gonsolin, he went 6 innings. He gave up 6 hits, struck out 4, walked 1, gave up 2 earned. He was throwing a lot of stuff up there that I was just having trouble with, but knowing in the back of my head, hey, we can get to their bullpen. We can get some runs off of them. That kind of helps, and you can see it displayed up there above. We were able to chip away 2 runs from him, much like yesterday. When they brought in the bullpen, we were able to get a couple of runs off of them. Not as many today, obviously, and we fall in the loss. But at least, on the back end of that bullpen, we can do some damage. I think we just have to keep them a little bit closer. And we did slice into that lead a little bit, but then it got weird, and they just had a lot of the hits that were a couple of them that we had, they were able to get by the defenders. You take into example I think it was a Suarez hit, or piece of contact, I guess I should say, in the 9th. That went right to the defender. If that were on the Los Angeles side, it would have found its way through. We had some good pieces of hitting. Probably should have driven in a couple more runs here and there. The double play that scored the run was a killer. But, at least we scored the run, so there's that. Logan Gilbert, he does get tagged with the loss. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 earned. I'm glad that I pulled him after 4. I was really frustrated. It just wasn't located where I wanted it to, where I wanted to be consistently. And that was really frustrating. So we fall in game number 2. Max Muncy kind of does it all for the Dodgers. Fastball's just not high enough, just not tight enough. And it is so a loss for the Mariners. September's been rough. We've played some better teams, and I think that's been the quote-unquote problem. But that's the concern going into the playoffs where, like, yeah, we have 117 wins, but, like, we beat Cincinnati and we beat Los Angeles, the Angels, and we beat Oakland and struggle against Baltimore. Like, we're taking care of the teams that we should be taking care of, but I bet if you took a look at the playoff teams that we play, our record is either, like, even or we have, like, a losing record against them because we lost that series to the Mets. We split the series against Tampa Bay, which we probably should have won. And now you look at the Dodgers here, who we would theoretically see in the World Series if we were to get that far. And we've split the games against them so far, and it just hasn't been consistent. And that's been the problem. You look at the Los Angeles series, 5-4, and then you blow them out 8-3, and then you come back with a 1-0 extra innings victory. 7-0 against the Dodgers, a loss 5-4. And even the Mets game that my head's covering up, that is a win. And that was, like, just the most frustrating win I think we've had this season. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to have an opportunity to maybe eliminate Houston from the playoffs if they're not already at that point. And just kind of hope that we can figure out how to get into the playoffs, into the swing of things, feeling better. It starts tomorrow, though, with Robbie Ray on the bump, 21-4 with a 1.59 ERA. Walker Buehler, 8-7 with a 4.30 ERA. As Los Angeles and Seattle will decide a series winner tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can catch all the Mariners action you can handle. Astros currently a game up on the White Sox. Are they playing each other? Oops. Calendar? Wait, where's Houston? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're playing Kansas City. Okay. I thought it was weird that Houston's streak continued and then whatever. All right, there you go. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Last game against Los Angeles here. And then we'll have a bit of some road games. We're down to the final 2 weeks, 14 games left, 1 day off on Thursday. And we'll see what happens as we go through the rest of the season. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Goodbye, good sports, good Mariners.